Today's video is an in-depth look at the Rifleman class on Insurgency Sandstorm, from equipment to how best to use the class in game, and some personal opinions on the purpose of the class from both me and Wesley, as well as some material from the U.S. Army and the Marine Corps manual.
Every player is familiar with the basic rifleman in a video game, from Call of Duty, Medal of Honor, or Battlefield. However, Insurgency, with its ever-present friendly fire, one-shot to two-shot kill mechanics, and brutal realism, it becomes fundamental to understand how this class should be played as a part of the larger team. The Rifleman isn't a complicated class, and it is the first class you are given to start when playing Insurgency Sandstorm. While it might seem pretty basic, there are some key things to think about when playing the class. Remember, you are the most versatile member in that fire team, but not an exclusive class like the others. You are there to be the first in the door, cover the flanks, support the gunner, and act as the forward element during movement. Your primary role is to allow the gunner, the marksman, the commander, and his or her observers support by fire and act as a base of fire.
The weapons of the Rifleman complement the role it fills on the battlefield. Main battle rifles fill the role of mounted, dismounted, close quarters, and medium range. These weapons are jacks of all trades and masters of nothing, while the LMG for the gunner is the master of suppression and volume of fire. The marksman has accurate long-range fire. The breacher specializes in close-range weapons like shotguns and SMGs. The weapons of the Rifleman are non-specialized, general purpose, and only limited through the creativity of the user. The difference between each weapon comes down to personal preference. Do you prefer a high caliber and longer reach to your given system? If so, the long barrel high caliber FAL and G3A3 might be more your style. However, the M4A1 and the AUG A3 might fit into a faster rate of play and frontline playstyle. As we go over equipment, we won't say that one weapon set is above all else. Almost all weapons perform equally enough that you can do well with any of them. For PvP or versus, the security force will have access to 7 primary weapons with 3 upgrade slots, 5 pistols, each with 1 upgrade slot, along with 3 slots for explosives, smoke, incendiary, and frag. Of course, you can choose if you want to wear light or heavy carriers, along with a basic knife for opening MREs or people. Now, the Insurgencies will also have access to 7 rifles and 5 pistols, all still apply with the same equipment. Just realize the rifles and pistol options will differ. Upgrade points are the game's way of making you make critical choices on what to take with you. If you put the world on your rifle, don't expect to then carry 3 grenades and a heavy vest. Me and Wesley can't tell you what is the best setup, as each map, the makeup of your squad, and the game mode will dictate the changes to your loadout. It is far more effective to understand your role so that you have the effective base of knowledge to custom tailor your loadout to your needs. Now for PvE, the co-op, all rifles are available for both the insurgents and the security forces. The same can be said for domination, and all pistols will be unlocked and available in survival.
How to play as an effective rifleman. Not to say you're expendable, but the Rifleman doesn't provide an exclusive role. However, there is only one gunner, marksman, and commander. They should not be the first to clear buildings. It will be up to you to be the first to stack on the door, windows, and building entrances. Please use all tools at your disposal to aid you in your survivability, namely flashbangs and frags before entering a room. Don't use smoke, as this takes away from your team's ability to support you with fires by limiting their own visibility. Save your incendiaries or Molotov cocktails for cache destruction in PvE or for route denial. The use of smoke should be used to cover your flank while the team moves. to allow the entire element to move quickly through an open and exposed area, and to harass and displace the enemy. Now, if a breacher is on the fire team, they can greatly help with this through grenade fires, launchers, and the use of shotguns and SMGs by playing the number 1 or number 2 man to your fire team. But we will cover that in another video. Guarding the team's flank and or going to take the enemy's flank is one of your duties as a rifleman. Your gunner should be placed at the high avenue of approach or the most likely avenue of approach by the enemy. The marksman will be looking far and deep and calling out enemy movement to the team. The commander will be impacting the travel of the enemy force through shaping operations or through the use of indirect fires or close air support. The observers are providing local security for the commander, so it's on the rifleman to get the job done through covering the flanks or taking the fight to the enemy. There's a reason you can have more than one rifleman, not because it is the starting class for everyone. Namely, more rifles at a problem covers more dead space, halls, windows, and streets. Move slowly, deliberately, and make sure no one is looking in the same place. Fire saturation is best when it is shared, so spread the love and fan out.
Too often I hear friends say they are stuck as a rifleman. You could be the best rifleman anyone has ever seen by taking lead during movement, clearing rooms first, covering the flanks, making sure you are not looking in the same direction as someone else. Overall, think of how best to serve the team. This is a team-based game, and it will require teamwork in all game modes. But the best tip I can give is get a mic and use it. Communicate, give call-outs, make friends, and build your fire team.
With that being said, that's going to be it for us. If you like these videos and want us to keep doing them, let us know by hitting the like button, sharing the video, or leaving a comment of your own tips for riflemen in the game.
Me and Wes did our best, but may not be the subject matter experts, as I know a lot of you are. We are a very small channel, so any subscribers to the channel really help us out. That's going to be it for us. I'm Jake.
I'm Wes.
Treat 'em rough, and we'll see you next time.